Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy, and thank you for joining me for another Thoughtful Thursday video. In today's video, I'm gonna give you some cleaning motivation as I really need to clean my kitchen today, including wiping down all of the cabinets, which have not been done in quite a while. And unfortunately, I have a stack of mail to go through. It's always my intention to go through the mail immediately as I bring it in the house, but that just doesn't always happen. Sometimes I get in busy seasons in life and I just leave it stacked up on the desk in our kitchen. I also need to clean up our kitchen nook. I'm just gonna get the whole kitchen clean. So I hope this video gives you tons of cleaning motivation, and I hope that my Thoughtful Thursday chat is encouraging or inspiring for you today. So in today's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to talk about change. Change can be really difficult. Sometimes we're forced to experience change in life, whether that's a new life stage or changing jobs, having to move, or maybe even losing someone we love. But choosing to make changes that will lead to a happier or healthier life is also challenging. I am someone who is constantly evaluating my life and my behavior to see if there are things I could change to live in a healthier way. Maybe this is a result of being someone who overthinks everything, but I would say that it's good to evaluate your behaviors and habits to improve on them. Have you ever heard the saying, nothing changes if nothing changes? If there is something in your life that you are unhappy with, or behaviors that you engage in that don't result in being more like the person you want to be, then it's time to make a change. I was recently talking to someone who, from my perspective, seemed to blame others for where they are in life. In my opinion, this person has done nothing to change their own behavior or to acknowledge that their behavior may be contributing to their unhappiness in life. If we want things to be different in life, we must evaluate what we can do to make the situation better. Yes, you are not in control of how others treat you or how they respond to you, but you are in control of you, and that can make a huge difference. Jim Rohn, author and motivational speaker, shared this quote: "Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change." We can't blame other people or our circumstances or our hurdles in life to not make changes. No matter what hand of cards you are dealt, you can be strong, successful, joyful, and thriving in life. With all this said, change can't happen overnight, or it usually can't happen overnight. Change is usually a slow process of daily choices and habits that lead to an end result. We live in a society now where everything is at our fingertips. We can order anything at the press of a button. If we want information, we can quickly search for it. We are impatient and we want things the way we want them, and we want it now. Because of this, many people don't want to put in the daily, weekly, monthly dedication and discipline that it requires to make a change. Many changes that we might want to make in life will take effort and commitment, but in the end, I believe that it is worth the effort. So next time you find yourself complaining about something in life, evaluate what you can do to change it. And if it truly is something you have no control over, then follow the advice of Maya Angelou. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Well, I hope this Thoughtful Thursday chat was encouraging to you today. I hope you will stick around for some more cleaning motivation throughout the rest of this video.
Waking up in Barcelona, breathing in the coast. Run, you were shining like the summer sun.
Earlier in the video, I showed you this reusable cloth that I'm using to clean things around the kitchen, and I recently purchased this through Grove Collaborative. I believe it's called a European dishcloth, and I'm really loving it. It is reusable. I think it does have a life. Eventually, you do have to throw it away, but I've already washed them several times, and they've come out of the laundry really nicely. So I definitely will continue purchasing these in the future, just to use less paper towels when I'm cleaning.
Dreams of indigo, stars are floating down below. I'm waking in your arms, but on the highway.
I do love hearing from you in the comments. I love getting to know all of my subscribers. So if you feel comfortable, I would love for you to share if there's anything in your life that you're trying to change, if there are habits that you're working on, either trying to cut out bad or negative habits or trying to add healthy habits to your life. I would love to hear what you're doing in your life right now to make changes.
Tell me all the things you've done for love, all the things you've done for love. Oh, hold tight to keep from cold. Tell you all the things I've done for love, all the things I've done for love. Darling, let's go walking down your favorite city street. Every little moment I feel myself sinking deep. For you, Tell me all the things you've done for love, all the things you've done for love. Darling, let's go walking down your favorite city street. Every little moment I feel myself sinking deep. Let's go dancing on the beach, like when we were 17. Back when nothing's ever out of reach. Oh, let's go dancing on the beach. Let's go dancing on the beach, like nobody's gonna see. All our problems floating in our breeze. Let's go dancing on it's a visceral attraction. All bodies intertwined. I need a beautiful distraction to feel your hand in mine. It's a chemical reaction. Our hearts beat with the tide. Under a cold sunset, we'll lose our sense of time. Oh, let's go dancing on the beach. Let's go dancing on the beach. For a moment, find some peace. No distractions, it's just you and me. Let's go dancing on the beach. It's a visceral attraction. Our bodies intertwined. I need a beautiful distraction to feel your hand in mine. It's a chemical reaction. Our hearts beat with the tide. Under a cold sunset, we'll lose our sense of time. Oh, let's go dancing on the beach. Let's go dancing on the beach. Let's go dancing on the beach, like when we were 17.
So here I'm getting ready to clean my cabinets, and I'm adding some of this Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaning product to a bucket of hot water, and then I'm also going to add a couple of drops of Dawn dish soap, and that is just because there are some places on the cabinet that have kind of like greasy spots from cooking, so I thought this might help cut that grease.
to make you strong? What's it take to make you strong? I was running, hiding, fighting, trying to find a place to go. My only love. I was fighting.
I don't know if you noticed, but there are definitely some spots on these cabinets where the paint is wearing off. You'll for sure see it when I get to the other side of the cabinets, especially the drawer that we put our silverware in, or even the cabinet where we keep our food, kind of like our pantry. I actually painted these cabinets with a Rust-Oleum product called Cabinet Transformations. And I did this, I think, maybe 11 or 12 years ago. So it has been quite a while. And I feel like it's actually held up quite nicely for us to have been using it through my kids' growing up years. Now, there are definitely places that it's starting to wear off, but I think that it's held up quite nicely. I'm trying to decide if I should repaint them at some point, but it was such a difficult process, very time consuming and very tedious. So I'm not like real keen on doing it again. But those spots that are starting to show up definitely are bothering me, but I'm fearful if I tried to just touch it up that the paint would not match because it's been so long and the paint has been in the sun and all of that. So anyway, I just thought I would mention that that this paint has actually held up quite well, even though those spots are starting to show up. Searching for a path to follow. My only love. Everything is elegant, colorful and porcelain. We never feel the This desk in our kitchen seems to be a catch-all. I don't know if you have a spot like that in your home or in your kitchen where things just get thrown. I actually added that basket a little while back because my daughter likes to just keep jackets, her purse, and other random things, her face masks and all kinds of things. So I decided to just get a basket for her to keep everything contained. But things just pile up here, and one of the things is our mail. I definitely need to go through this stack of mail, and I'll get that done here in this video. If you're wondering what I'm writing on that little post-it note, I am just making note of all the graduation announcements that we received in the mail so that I'm sure to go ahead and get a card and send that off, but I didn't want to have to keep all of the graduation announcements. Well, that is all I have for you in today's video. I hope it was motivational and inspirational. If you're new to my channel, every Thursday I like to share some cleaning, decluttering, and or organizing motivation. And in addition to that, I like to chat with you about a topic just for some inspiration. If this is something that interests you, I hope that you might consider subscribing to my channel. But thanks for watching until the end. I will see you in the next one. Bye.